Hello, everyone, and happy Thursday. It looks like we might get some more college football today. But for you guys, you're here for some Major League Baseball winners. So we will get that out to you here right away. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Click on the bell to get the latest notifications because you don't want to miss out when we go live, right? Want to make sure you can find those videos as well. You guys, so if you're familiar, or I guess not familiar, I have a Major League Baseball model. I go ahead and I track all of my plays on the money line, run line, and total. I've tracked like 6,000 plays so far this season. I do all the work so you guys don't have to. I then compare those variances, those wins and losses versus the Vegas opening lines. So I know if Vegas sits at this and my variance is this occurs most of the time, right? So that's what we're looking for, is to find those winners. So we give those to you based on our best confidence factors. That's right. All right, you guys, let's get started. I know you're waiting. You're anxious. Let's do this. Get all this stuff, the formalities out of the way. There we go. All right, we're going to start off here with the Angels versus the Tigers. My favorite name in baseball. Oh, it might be my second favorite because I like Aragenti. But this one here, it's Coconut. It's 3.2 ERA over his last five, 6.08 this season versus Montero. 3.54 his last five, 5.15. That's a lot of fives over this 2024 season. Angels here still struggling to score. You see that they've only averaged 2.42 runs over their last five. Have not been great in this series. And on the other hand, the Tigers, they've been getting it done, right? Put up a 5 spot again there yesterday. 1.5 runs more than their season average is what they've been doing right now. This offense is batting 6.58, better when it comes to batting average opportunities. Also, the Tigers' offense, 7.7% higher in all of those offensive impact categories. Angels still hitting a whopping 187. They're going to be in the dumpster here pretty soon, or if they aren't already, battling out the Mariners. But yeah, the Tigers offense right now, 9.2% better than the Angels. We're going to stick with Detroit here at minus 165, have them winning 4-3. That comes in at 61.4%. Next, please. There we go. The Rangers and the White Sox. Eovaldi on the mound, 5.67, a little bit elevated from the 3.79 versus he has a 5.6 ERA over his last five. So right now, the Rangers offense, 8.2% lower still here. Oh, goodness. Rangers offense, they're only batting 219. We talked about this White Sox offense. We thought they might go ahead and get the actual money line yesterday, but they did still cover on the run line. But 61.8% of the time, that will be the play here. It's kind of looks like something similar to yesterday. It came down to, basically, an over-the-shoulder catch there over the wall. But yeah, the White Sox offense, they're hitting 4.3% or 4.3% better than this Texas Rangers team right now. Let's take the White Sox here on the run line. Jankowski, that's who it was. Couldn't think of the name. All right, the VIP account, you guys. It is the Giants versus the Brew Crew. So if you want this one, all you got to do is go over to my multi-capper site. It is ogcappers.com, where you can find our very best of the best selections every single day. So you can see here the VIP is the highest on the board, coming in at 69.4%. If you want any of our other plays, you can find best bets, 3-packs, 5-packs, 7-packs, all that kind of good stuff. And again, all of our plays are profit guaranteed, meaning that if our pick packages don't turn a profit, you get credits back to your account there as well. So check us out. See what's happening at the website at ogcappers.com. All right, we have the Padres and the Cardinals. King on the mound, 2.45 over his last five, 3.14 this season versus Sonny Gray, 5.1 ERA over his last five, 4.07 this season. I mean, this one here is going to go way under. It's coming in, pretty close to that number as of 8. But the Padres pitching, that's what's going to keep us here under the total today. If you took a look at the team ERA, 2.45, I mean, that's been exceptional here. Let's go ahead and go under the total. Comes in at 55.6. Remember, guys, lots of rounding involved. All right, Marlins, Rockies. It was wild there last night. Never saw the kind of wind and rain and such. That was pretty wild how that flared up. All right, Belloso on the mound, 2.93. I love this guy. He's been doing awesome, that's for sure. 3.35 this season. But we have Blaylock on the mound, 3.24 for the Rockies. Rockies here again, they're always coming off a kind of a big showing. But I just like the pitching for the Marlins. And the modeling is saying that as well. We're going to go ahead and take the Rockies on the run line. So we'll take them here. It looks like we're going to take them at +1.5 instead of the minus. So it might be one of those that's pretty high. -180, -190, something like that. But we will be okay with taking that because we know with our numbers that we hit in these categories higher than basically the risk reward is, right? So if you lose, we know that you have to hit this spot like 70 some percent. So we're okay with that, even though the modeling doesn't really show that, but that has a lot to do more with the sheer dollars. I could give you a full lecture on it one of these days, but today is not the time. Let's take the Rockies on the run line. All right. Mets versus the Diamondbacks. We have Peterson on the mound, 1.71. He's been great. I don't know what the Mets were doing with Diaz, giving up a grand salami there, but 2.85 for Peterson. Diamondbacks is Ryan Nelson, 2.56 over his last 5. He's under that 4.22 this season. I mean, Diamondbacks pitching, oh my goodness. Did I go too far? Oh man, what did I do now? Oh, I did it right there. I did go too far, didn't I? Yeah. There we go. Oh, yeah. Hey, this is what I meant to show you. The Mets and the Diamondbacks. Goodness, goodness, goodness. So, yeah. Anyway, it's going to come down to the Diamondbacks pitching here. 1.66 runs under their season-long average. Run line for the Diamondbacks. Just take them. Oh, boy. It's hard to get good help around here, that's for sure. We have Ginn versus Aguilar. Aguirre. Aguirre. Gosh, I'm tired, you guys. I'm sorry. But hey, we've had this matchup here, 2-3 days ago, and we came out on top. What's it going to be today? Is it going to be a money line, a run line, or a total? But this is our second highest confidence level on the board, 64.7%. So all you got to do is text the word win to 223-203-1821, and we'll get these plays out to you. We won yesterday in Major League Baseball and in the WNBA. My line services jacked everything totally up. So today we are ready to go back in. If I would have got my plays out in time, we were like 7-2 yesterday in the WNBA. So I was pretty pumped about that. So we are ready to give you some more winners there tomorrow. All right. We got I'm going to find my place. I promise. There we go. Yep. Now I found it. Braves versus Phillies. Charlie Morton on the mound, 4.56 over his last 5, 4.24 this season versus Sanchez, 5.17 over his last 5. That's a little bit elevated from the 3.51 runs. Right now, Phillies offense, 15.2% higher than the league average on their offensive impact category. So they are above average. They're still hitting 304. The Phillies offense is actually batting 6.1% better, more than the Braves over those last 5 games. So we look at it as a sheer average. We do have the Phillies usually averaging about 6.33 runs. We have this coming in a virtual tie. We all know that these home numbers lead to about 5.1% more victories. So we will be taking the P's, the Phillies on the money line, comes in at 59.9%. All right, Blue Jays, Red Sox. Francis, 1.91. Almost threw that shutout last time. He is doing great work. 4.02 this season versus Cutter Crawford. He's elevated, 7.3 over his last 5, 4.19 this season. Blue Jays right now, their offense, look it, we're doing the trifecta. Yeah, the trifecta. I was thinking that's also what I like to eat for breakfast at First Watch, if you guys have one of those. The trifecta. But the Blue Jays offense is capitalizing on opportunities, scoring 5.73 runs. I mean, they got shut out yesterday, but we're going to be back on the Blue Jays here again today. They are still 9.4% better than league average, run scores, batting average, all that kind of good stuff. And they're slugging the ball around pretty good too. 827 have the Blue Jays victorious today at 63.3%. Royals and Astros. Royals gave it away. Oh well, what can you do? Brady Singer, 5.65 over his last five, 3.38 this season versus Hunter Brown, 2.7 ERA, 3.72 this season. I guess you guys will have to be on the Houston Astros going against my team. But right now, the Astros pitching has been exceptional. 1.02 runs under their season-long average right now. And look at this Astros bullpen, you guys. It's been out of sight. 1.21 less than the Royals over the last 5 games. Let's take the Houston Astros on the money line. 4-4 tie. Tie goes to the home team. Let's do it. And then we have the last one, the Orioles versus the Dodgers. I'll never get rid of or tired of this matchup. That's for sure. I love it. I think it's great. Fun one to watch at the end of the night. Povich on the mound, 5.74 over his last 5, 6.1 this season versus it's Miller time. I like that there's so many Millers that I can say that every time. 5.91 under the 7.49 this season. Dodgers bullpen still getting it done, even though they look a little bit sloppy with starting pitching here as of late. But the Orioles are still only batting 207. Ugh. And of course, right now, the Dodgers are actually still batting 4.1% better than the Orange O's over there. Let's go ahead and take LA on the money line. Let's do it. All right, you guys. Hey, look at who I found. There's a little puppy right here. Her name is Whitney. Yes, she's super cute. She just wants to look into my eyes instead of the camera. But thanks again for watching me suffer through these, notes today. But yeah, thanks again for watching. We appreciate all of the views. Leave your comments. We love to see what you guys are on as well. Make sure you check out our other cappers and their great work. Bo has a video series out. You can check those in the shorts section. So make sure you find them. All right, you guys. Hey, check us out at ogcappers.com. We'll see you guys later. Bye-bye. Bye. Whitney says bye. She said bye.